Hi guys. I am coming to you post-workout in my living room, so I apologize for, sweaty hair, don't care. I just wanted to go over the very last lesson in that gel electrophoresis lab that we so rudely got interrupted this year. So you should have finished page 41. That was the last assignment from Friday. So when and if you finish those questions, go ahead and just take a picture of them and upload it to the Google assignment. I've been numbering them just to keep track. Obviously, I just started numbering them, so it's not numbered all the way to the beginning of the year. But that will be assignment number 3. It's from Friday, March 27th. Okay, so whenever you've done that, go ahead and take a picture of it and upload it to the Google Classroom. If you go on to the next page of your lab, and this is in that yellow big lab packet, again, mine is obviously white because I'm looking at a PDF. You're going to see lesson 3. That's what we want. So in lesson 3, it talks about, I know we talked briefly last time about staining the gels, how we would stain them with a blue DNA stain. And then technically what you're supposed to do is dry the gels. But ultimately what we want to have happen is we want to be able to analyze the results. We want to be able to fill in the chart on page 47, and we want to be able to answer the questions on page 48. Okay? So what I'm going to do is obviously we're not going to get to see our own results, at least anytime soon. We're still going to try when we go back if we can, but we'll see what happens. I have a picture of one from years past. So this one, you can see this first row here is the allele ladder. The second row should be the crime scene, suspect A, suspect B, suspect C, and suspect D. So this is from, like I said, from years ago. I have a number of different pictures. They all look pretty much the same. Some of them come out better than others. I tried to pick the one that looks the best. I'm going to upload this to the Google Classroom, but basically what you're going to do here is you are going to look at these lines. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller. There we go. You can still see my face. There we go. You're going to look at these lines that we have here, and you are going to mark them. So remember from the other day that we talked about the numbering system. So on page 40, we talked a little bit about the numbering system and how it gives you all the different possible alleles, and then you can number which potential alleles you ended up getting. So if you were to look at this one, you may find that it looks similar. Where did that page just go? I lost it. Sorry. Page 47. There we go. So you may find that you're getting all of those bands. So number of bands is going to be, for the allele ladder, is that first row. So you're going to count the bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 8 of them. And the 8, you're going to put an 8 there. And then you're going to say, okay, what BXP007 alleles are present? To get that information, you are going to, it says the bands in the allele ladder are numbered from the top to the bottom, with the largest allele at 15 at the top. The size of the bands are indicated in the table below. In the example shown in figure 8, which is way back on page 26, the allele assignment for the sample lane 2 is 3, 7, since there is one allele at 7 and one at 3. So it gives you that little blurb. If I go back to, I don't think it's quite all the way back to page 26, but it could be. You probably don't have this in your lab. I will make sure you have this picture. This is what you should have seen. And that's more or less what we're seeing over here. So these are the numbers 15, 10, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those are the numbers that go into the chart on page 47 for the allele ladder, which ones are present. Okay, it goes in order from 15 on down. So then you can go to your crime scene and say, all right, well, this one is at what number, and this one's at what number. So you should be able to see if there's 2 bands and all the rest of them, and you hopefully will be able to kind of figure out which numbers go with them. Okay? The last page is questions. The first question, did your sample all generate PCR products? If not, give an explanation why. You can go ahead and tell a great story about how coronavirus interrupted the whole lab, and so we have no idea if it will actually make PCR products or not. The genotype of your samples should be the 2 numbers. Okay, and then you're going to go through a couple more of these questions. I'm going to kind of leave you to do those on your own to see what you come up with. Feel free to Google things like what's Mendel's law of independent assortment. And some of the math here is not as hard as you think it's going to be, so don't get all tweaky about it. If I can do it, you guys can do it, because you know I'm terrible at math, okay? The last page of your lab should be page 48, because I have this big PDF open that's partly of your lab. On your classroom, I'm going to post this picture. I may post a couple pictures. They're all showing you the same thing, but I might post a couple of them and see, you can pick which one you can see the best. And I'm going to post that thing on page 26 too. So I will cut and paste that out and post that. That will probably be in an image form instead of a PDF, because I'm just going to pull it out of this big, huge 90 page PDF, because you don't need the whole thing. Hey, look at that. And then I will give you this page at least so that you know what you were supposed to see. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can email me anytime, or you can come to my office hours 11 to 12 every day unless you hear otherwise. Hope everybody's feeling well, and talk to you soon.